Hi everybody, it's Diary of a Mystic. I wanted to do a quick video on the disappearance of missing child Summer Wells, who went missing June 15th. If you're following this case, she went missing out of Tennessee. And I wanted to do a quick video of things that came to me that I've written down. So this is not a tarot reading. This is what I've picked on up on clairvoyantly. So I wanted to share these things with you. Today is June 24th, and I did this last night on June 23rd, and I really started to look at this yesterday. So, Summer Wells, she's 5 years old. She's missing from Tennessee, and since June 15th. Let me find the name of the town real quick where she's missing from. And if you're following this case, it's picked up a lot of attention. So she's 5 years old. Summer Wells was last seen planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother. And what's interesting is a lot of speculation is circulating around the mom. So they live in Rogersville, Tennessee, Hawkins County. Reported missing around 6:30 p.m. Tuesday, June 15th. I picked up a lot of things, so these are not in order, okay? These are pretty much scattered, but this is what I picked up on. I picked up on her throat area was squeezed or something was swallowed. I also picked up on someone has cardiac arrhythmia in the family. I don't know who that is, but somebody may have a medical condition known as cardiac arrhythmia. I did pick that up. I also picked up the name Grayson, and someone who's 11 years old. That may be one of her siblings who's 11. Now, this does not mean that the 11-year-old had anything to do with this. These are things that were coming to me. 2016 came to me as well. I don't know if that's her birth year. Also 883, if that's an area code, or that could be the first 3 digits of a phone number. That 883 also could be like a birth date as well. Also, who was born 2013 in the family, so this could be a sibling that's older than her. I also picked up a lot of Libra energy, so someone who was born in October, or I also have on the other page that came to me as well. I'll get to that in a second. So I picked up on Libra, someone who was a Libra born in October. I also kept picking up on who's 38 or was 38. Now, while I was doing this, later I was reading the news, and apparently her mother's 39 now, but who was 38? I kept picking up on that. I also did pick up on rattlesnakes or a creek where there are rattlesnakes. I'm not saying that she was bit by a rattlesnake, but that's what I picked up on. Also a Marriott hotel. I don't know if there's a Marriott in the area. I picked up on Marriott or something with, it came across to me as Marriott, but I kind of feel like it's a different name. I also picked up on that on her right hand, she has some type of freckle or birthmark on her right hand, or that even could be a cut or something that's on her right hand, on Summer Wells' right hand. The property, now we've seen pictures of the house, obviously, if you've been following this case, but I kept picturing a fence on the property, like there's a dead log there, like a, not like a tree, a pretty big sized tree that fell, some type of dead log that's along the fence on the property, and I also picked up on quarter mile. That could have been an area where she played. That also could be something significant as well. Uh, Also, something to do with a bicycle, brakes on a bicycle. Tuesday, 11 o'clock that day, I picked up on something to do with a bike, something blue as well. The name Tommy also came. I kept seeing trees. Of course, there's many, many trees around where they live. It's very rural. But I kept picking up on a tree line. Um, so these are general things that came to me, okay? What's interesting, though, is we've all heard the reports that she was last seen planting flowers with her mom and her grandmother. We now know that they were planting succulents. If you know what a succulent is, it's a type of plant that doesn't need a lot of water, and the leaves are very fleshy, okay? And now they've released pictures of that. What's interesting is I kept picking up that someone was throwing rocks against the home. I did see this morning pictures of the succulents. They had put little pebbles in the pots, but I kept picturing that someone was throwing rocks against the home. Now, if you're 5 years old and you're planting succulents and you're putting little pebbles in the pots, how many children do you know are going to pick up those rocks and throw them? Okay. I was picking up that energy as well. So here's the home, okay, the side of the home, and like and there's a tree, and someone was throwing rocks at the home. All right. So that came to me as well. I kept picking up on that Libra energy. Libra energy, also November, could be a Libra born in November. October 2015 came to me as well. Also, I picked up on 3:15 p.m. that day, like something between the hours of 11 to 3:15 p.m. that day. Now, apparently, she was reported missing, I think, around the 7 o'clock hour that day to police. But I kept picking up on the hours between 11 to 3:15. I also picked up on toy bunny, or like a dirty white stuffed toy bunny, or she had a collection of stuffed animals, and they kept showing me like a closet or a corner in her bedroom where she would like stack them, but something really was coming up, like a toy bunny that was like a dirty white. You know how white stuffed animals will become kind of, dusty or dirty over time. I kept picking up on that as well. I also kept picking up that Summer couldn't sleep at night. Her parents' bedroom, she would walk through the door like the door was open all the time, and her mother was sleeping on the immediate side towards the door, like she would go into the bedroom because she couldn't sleep. I kept picking up on that. I also kept picking up on the strong sense of smell of urine came to me, and that possibly she has a tendency sometimes to urinate the bed. Okay, that came up for me as well. So something was going on here, especially at nighttime for her. So these are things that I picked up generally. So, meaning, this is what I picked up clairvoyantly that I would pick up in my mind or saw in my mind's eye. And this is not stated as fact. This is what I've just picked up on psychically surrounding Summer Wells. Beautiful 5-year-old girl who's been missing now. We're going on 9 days. So if you're following this case, and if you're interested in this case, this is what I've picked up on. This is Diary of a Mystic. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully Summer Wells will be found and will come home safe. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll speak to you soon.